What's up, y'all? DTV Cribs, come to check out Brockstar. What's up? Mad love. Let's go do this. Iced out, lights out, bow. Woo! We got all the fresh stuff here. We got my boy Matt Ryan, man, sent the autograph picture. Of course, we picked it up at a sporting goods shop, but it's cool, man. Number 2, Hot Atlanta. Woo! You know West Coast, I can get my salt water on. I'm gonna get out there and get some sense. Woo! Oh, back off, War Child. He's with me. I am an FBI agent. And no crib is complete without my boy Al Pacino and Scarface. Say hello to my little fan. That was first floor candy store. Let's head downstairs. Oh, let's hit the elevator. What's up? I got a bar. Time to get drizzunk. Box score starts right now.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple: C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard Coward for box score. Welcome to the new Box Score. I am Brock, your host, and we are here in my crib here in Los Angeles, DirecTV Studios. Mad love, y'all, mad love. And I'm joined by the Danettes out in Milford, Connecticut. What's up, fellas? Oh, Mclovin, you hit a home run today in terms of contributing to the show. How do you feel?
I feel great. I think I came in strong, and all 3 hours, the poll was a big hit. Which Paul would you rather be, Aaron, Chris, or Rand? A lot of people didn't know who Rand was, but it totally worked.
Rand, related to Rand McNally, of course. Seton, how rare a day is this for Mclovin?
Oh, man, it's like, I don't know, Halley's Comet or Perfect Storm. I mean, not only to have a great poll question, but then to sort of reinvent against the grain.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that it could get better.
There was that poll in 2011, Seton, where I totally nailed it. April 2011, I had a good one, too.
Well, here's what's going to happen here, Brock. I could smell it because I did not think this was a good poll question at all. And you never know what's going to hit with Dan. So Mclovin's going to go to the well every day. I'm expecting tomorrow LeBron James, Jesse James, Bill James, the historian, etc. You know what I mean? I think he's going to go to that well again tomorrow in the next few days, which might be smart.
I've been developing this theme about guys who have 2 first names. So
yeah,
Michael Jordan, yeah, so that might be coming tomorrow.
All right, well, let's see. It all started with the poll question. Let's take a look.
Poll question, Mclovin. What do you have for me today?
We're going to start with whose career would you rather have? Aaron Paul, Chris Paul, or possible presidential candidate Rand Paul?
Oh. Did you come up with this?
Yes.
You did?
I did, and I'm very proud of myself.
Okay.
Paula, you gave Mclovin the crickets, but the boss actually loved the question. Were you not a fan?
I got to tell you, I admit when I'm wrong. If the Dan likes something, to me, that's the ultimate, no matter what we do. If Dan likes it, you're good to go. I hit crickets, but I didn't notice Dan laughing there. I thought he was putting his head down out of shame and disgust, not laughter.
Well, nothing gets the laugh like political science references. Okay, well, we asked the boss if he could remember the last time he actually liked one of your poll questions, Mclovin. Let's see what he said.
No. Mclovin gives thought to a lot of different poll questions, just not a lot of thought to good poll questions. It's quantity over quality, and that's sort of Mclovin. There's a lot of quantity, but we're trying to find the quality there. I thought it was good. It made me laugh out loud. It was good for a change.
All right, well, Mclovin, have you set the bar too high for yourself now?
Oh, you're exactly right. Tomorrow's going to be a disaster.
Could only go down from here.
But I blame you for that question. Can you remember the last time Mclovin had a good poll? Why not ask him, hey, wasn't that a great question by Mclovin today? The question is loaded right there.
And actually, Mclovin has now set the bar high for pretty much everybody because walking into his box appearance today, Dan, Mclovin had this great poll question, and it was so great that Dan actually started ripping Fritzy for some reason about how, Fritzy just mails it in and goes ESPN on everything. You went different. You went against the grain. That's what I want.
And he said Paulie goes ESPN too. I don't even remember because sometimes Paulie will say, "Let's get back to the sports headlines," which Dan says is ESPN.
Yeah, he gets extremely sensitive about that. But you took a chance today with the last name thing, and I thought like Paulie that he was going to just think that you mailed it in. And that it was going to be a total bomb, and he was going to actually get really angry at Mclovin, and we ended up having a great time with it. So you really don't know. I think a lot of it depends on Dan's mood when you catch him that morning.
Well, apparently having a good poll question went to your head, Mclovin. You were told to go to the box, like they said, but you decided to stop and just hang out and talk with Dan. Fritzy is Mclovin turning into a diva.
I think he turned into a diva about a year and a half ago when he started doing things with his hair and worrying about, which side of the camera is up for his face, and he wanted a makeup artist in here and then he's putting ties on and vests and trying Ellen and all these different looks and everything. So, and then he's expecting everyone to run out and get him special meals. So this has been long in the making. Way
Are you kidding me? An Ivy League writer from Brooklyn, diva? Yeah, it's like basically the definition.
I actually have done every single thing you said there. I don't say shoot either side of my face, just shoot from the side so my nose isn't
He has
out of profile.
very specific instructions for you guys, for the producers in LA.
Well, we will try to behold those. The boss also had some input on the poll, but unfortunately, so did Fritzy. Let's take a look.
How about Pope John Paul? Yes, Fritzy.
Didn't Peter Paul make those great peppermint patties?
Or Peter Paul and Mary.
I was waiting for that.
I know, but you started out great. You had a great,
the triangle business card.
Phil Jackson's business card will be a triangle.
And it was downhill.
Do you ever, it's like when you send a message, do you ever stop to go, You're the kind that sends, and then you go,
Oh, hide the knives and the sleeping pills. Fritzy, 3 days in a row you've gotten ripped.
That didn't go well.
3 days in a row. How does that feel, bud?
Yeah. It doesn't feel good. I've been just getting crushed lately, sometimes well-deserved.
Was that well-deserved?
I guess so. I thought I had something clever there. I used to watch those Peanuts cartoons, and they'd have those, get the sensation from Peter Paul for York peppermint patties. So I thought I had something there. I jumped at it, and obviously, based on the reaction, no one was with me on that.
That was awful. That was just, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, Fritzy. That was one of the worst jokes. Yeah. It was a 70s, it was a 70s child candy reference. It wasn't even like cool obscure. And plus, you tried to top Dan, who had a real nice joke there.
It was ill-advised, and you probably had to be like at least 34 years of age.
Which I am.
Even come close to getting. So I got all on my high horse. I got all excited because of the triangle business card thing with Phil, and I thought I was on a mini roll. And
I was just watching the clip, and I actually said in my head, I'm like, wait, he didn't actually say that on the show, did he? But they're filming an offhanded comment during a break. That was on national TV and radio.
It sure was. That was a...
Okay,
ill-advised on my part.
Never ill-advised. All right, coming up later, we've got a surprise for the Danettes. But first, Jonathan Martin has landed in San Francisco, which has Richie Incognito very, very sad. I texted with you all the time. It seems like everything was fine. And then you slammed your train, you left for California, you wouldn't text me back. I just want to hold you, oh Martin. Well, I'd text you and you'd flake without reason, and I'd berate you anyway, oh Martin. Well, please text me and stop me from shaking. I was half kidding about your sister, oh Martin. When you text me, my soul will start shining. And though I called you a oh Martin, my life isn't the same without you, babe. And I need you. I need you.
This is called Say What. Blaine Gabbert traded to the Niners for a 6th-round pick.
Say what?
That's audio production right there. I thought I was misreading the headline. They gave up a 6th-round pick for Blaine Gabbert? What Why did they need to give up anything?
Say what?
All right, next one. Aqib Talib. I know you like this. 6 years, $57 million, $26 million guaranteed. The guy has never stayed healthy for a season, Dan.
What you talking about, Will?
Say what? You are watching the all-new Box Score. I'm Brock, your host, and of course, joined by the Danettes. Let's get back to it, guys. Mclovin on fire today. First the poll question, then the new Against the Grain. Say what? Edition. Seton, were you giving co-producer credit on this?
You know, I was giving co-producer credit earlier, and I shunned it. I really was like, you know what? I'm going to let Mclovin stand on his own on this one.
You totally distanced yourself.
I did not see Say What becoming the immediate, smash phenomenon that it is.
Well, it looks like Mclovin took most of the credit here, where he's, we're leaving, and we're going to bow. Yes, thank you very much, and you like me. You really, really like me. Oh, you continue the celebration long into the green room, and it's probably still going. Okay. Seton, if the segment was a bomb, he would have blamed you, right?
Most likely, yeah. I would have been, I would have worn that somehow. But Dan usually has my back in those things where he would have told Mclovin, nah, dude, this is your fault. You're the one who made the crappy segment.
Brock, my favorite thing is that Seton's turned around to look at him and ready to fire the Say What music again, and Mclovin goes, hit the music. So he does it like a double cue every single time. So it's like this, hit the music, Seton, every single time.
Well, Mclovin, it would be a show without you getting ripped for something, though. Are you still defending your Blaine Gabbert over Cam Newton comment?
It's a misunderstanding. I never said Blaine Gabbert was better than Cam Newton. I just said that NFL teams would view Blaine Gabbert and take him higher than Cam Newton. And I was wrong, but I wasn't that wrong. They went 9 picks apart. Now, once they got to the NFL, that's a big difference.
Paul, is this all BS?
No, I'd say 90%. There's a little bit of truth to it, but mostly BS. The thing is, Mclovin doesn't realize we do save parts of the show, especially stuff that's going to embarrass him. Good job by Seton having that ready, but I love the fact that we didn't take it out of here. We made it fully in context, and it's still out of context.
I think that the thing in question isn't where they were drafted or who they were drafted by. It's what Mclovin said about their draft prospect, where Cam Newton is at least 3 years away, and Blaine Gabbert is way more NFL ready than Cam Newton. That's where we have the issue.
But it was preceded by the question. Dan asked me, why do you think teams would take Blaine Gabbert over Cam Newton? Because he was looking at my mock draft, and I said, this is why teams don't.
But you didn't say that isn't the correct thinking. If you would have debunked it at the end and said, like, they're thinking this, but they shouldn't be because it's going to go the other way, you'd be a hero.
That's because I didn't know that at the time, Paul.
Here's the thing, though. Mclovin is about this close from having this all turned around. If Blaine Gabbert can somehow in Week 15 step in for an injured Colin Kaepernick and lead the 49ers to the Super Bowl, this guy will be insufferable.
No, because I hate Blaine Gabbert as an NFL player.
Unfortunately, we're talking about Blaine Gabbert, and that's not going to happen.
Right. I pulled out my SI.com from 2011 and laid out clearly, it was 10 reasons that Blaine Gabbert could go higher than Cam Newton. I never said he was going to be better. Never.
You didn't.
Oh!
Maybe he'll prove you wrong by going to the San Jose Arena Bowl team and racking up some yards there. Changing topics here, guys. Aaron Paul on the show today. Seton, are you the biggest Breaking Bad fan in the man cave?
Oh, man, I don't know. Dan's a pretty big fan, although I was really super late to it, but I went on this unbelievable binge of watching it, to the point where I was, like, dreaming about meth and stuff. It was crazy how much Breaking Bad has been on my mind. So I was super stoked, though, to have Aaron on the show.
Well, it may have seemed like Aaron might have given away a little too much. Let's take a look.
The hardest scene that I had to do on Breaking Bad was waking up next to Jane with her dad lying there. Spoiler alert.
Oh, no. Seton, sorry, dude. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend dies of a heroin overdose. I'm sorry. But, so that was pretty rough to do.
Did that ruin anything for you, Seton?
Honestly, no. I'm actually way past that in Breaking Bad, but I just thought it would be funny because it was really the only thing actually in the show that could be a spoiler that he touched on, so I kind of had to jump on that opportunity, but I'm way past that.
Okay, well, DP invited Aaron for beer and wings, which apparently the back row loved. And let's check out this poorly executed fist bump. Wow. Paulie, is that as white as it gets?
Well, you know, I'm going to go against the grain and say that's the most coordinated I've ever seen those two gentlemen. I've never seen them. It's usually this, or remember, Seton, remember this one?
Yeah,
the
hand grab and shake.
Yeah, we were fist bumping because Aaron Paul's playing Moses, and he said, Aaron's like, we're celebrating when I freed the Hebrews, and me and Fritzy went fist bump.
That was the reason we were fist bumping.
Way to free those Hebrews.
Yeah, whenever we hear Moses or Israel or Jerusalem,
part that Red Sea, baby, part it.
Dreidels, Passover, we're all over the fist bump.
Oh my Lance, you guys, you know, speaking of 70s cartoons, if you guys were the Wonder Twins, you never would have become anything. All right, so stick around here, guys. Coming
no
up,
activation whatsoever.
We'll talk some hoops. Plus, we'll see why Fritzy's blood pressure is all up again. Stick around.
I would so love for my 4 Danettes to join me to call an NBA or college game. Number one, we would find out who is the most knowledgeable in terms of basketball. But between all the brevity and us talking, who would stand out out of the 4 Danettes? Would it be my favorite Paulie? Would it be the Playboy in Mclovin? Would it be the needy nerd in Fritzy? Or would it be the bookworm in Seton? Who knows?
Welcome back to the new box score. I'm Brock here in Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us. I am joined, as always, by the Danettes, Paulie, Fritzy, Mclovin, and Seton. I think I got them all there. Okay, sounds like Reggie was talking a little trash there. Seton, how long has Reggie been a friend of the show, and is he technically the 5th Danette?
He's definitely, well, I mean, he's bigger than a Danette because he created the Danettes. And I also just want to go on the record as saying that's the only time I've ever been called a bookworm. Right. But I very much appreciate it. And Reggie's OG, man. He's been around since way back, probably predates any of us, actually.
Mclovin, do you think you'd have the best shot out of all the Danettes to actually score a bucket on Reggie?
Oh, without a doubt. I don't even think there's any. Well, Fritzy will shoot a 40-foot jump shot, hook shot that Reggie won't see coming that might go in.
That's the only shot I have. But with your height and your basketball background, I'd have Seton as a close second to you. But I think you can. I think you can get a hoop on Reggie.
Zero chance.
Yeah. Just so we're clear, though, none of the 4 of us could score a point on Reggie.
Wait.
Actually, you couldn't score a point on Reggie.
Reggie's the worst defender. At least maybe Reggie, though, he never played defense.
I actually say Fritzy has the best chance because of the lefty hook, and he's not afraid. Yeah, he'll take you 45 feet out, and be close. It'll rattle in and out.
If you chuck it up enough times, eventually one's got to fall in, and there's really not much anybody can do about it.
Well, Paula, let's break out the white boy cliches. I don't think you'd have to worry about you on the court here. Let's take a look at your shooting prowess, as we can see here. Great distributor of the ball.
Yeah, I was off today. Dan scared me. He yelled at me a little bit here as he's guarding me. And
make left, shoot right.
Wow, looks like you could have
It's
helped
never
him.
really good, and that was especially bad.
Maybe, perhaps it could have helped him build a wall in your backyard with those bricks. Okay, let's.
No kidding.
Well, Reggie joined the show today, and this happened. Let's take a look.
He's a Hall of Famer. He's Reggie Miller, the NBA on TNT. He joins us now. Aloysius, how are you?
Wouldn't that be interesting if the Knicks in this coming draft? Oh, wait a minute. They don't have a first-round draft pick.
Wait. Fritzy, wait, let me secure your phone line here. Are we okay, Fritzy?
Yeah, he's going to call back.
Okay. But did it sound like that?
If it sounded like that, would I just put him on hold and let it sound like that on the air? We've been through this.
I don't know.
You know I'm
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
I don't. But it happens sometimes, and it's automatically assumed I'm just slamming the guy on hold. And crossing my fingers that it's going to sound good.
I look forward to talking to Reg.
I love these moments because it looks like Fritzy's had a sort of a water feature. Paulie, is it good or bad just to keep piling on to Fritzy, though?
Well, I mean, facts are the facts. The phone line was bad, and I guess I guess every single time Seton hits on hold, it just goes bad.
I've never accused Seton or anyone of causing any kind of, I just, it's a very
Seton's not doing it on purpose. But what I'm saying is there's been many times an average phone line has been passed through to Seton, and then it's dealt with.
But that phone line was so bad, I can't imagine that would have been passed off. That wasn't even close. So I buy Fritzy's explanation 100%.
Well, I think the interesting question is, Fritzy asked it himself. Do you really believe I would put them on even with a shaky phone line? I think that's really the question that we need to have answered here, Paulie.
Well, we had Tony Stewart a week ago, and Tony Stewart was on a horrendous phone line, and that was a taped interview, and Fritzy put that through, and we dealt with it, and were able to salvage that interview. So, Fritzy, you're just a week ago.
Either my hearing's going on. It's very frustrating, and it's a very sensitive topic with me, and you're getting the dirty looks, and it's up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
very
We got a feedback out of here.
He called in, checking in before his appearance, and it sounded great. Then he called back a few minutes later when it was time to put him on, and yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, since Reggie couldn't be here for a game of one-on-one, he did send you a message. Check it out.
Oh, this is great. Yeah. A signed basketball. Oh, and by the way, Dan, this is not going on your side of the man cave. This is going on my boy's side of the man cave, the Danettes. Yeah, you can have all your Emmys, but the Reggie Miller, the Reggie Aloysius ball, it's going on the man cave side of the Danettes. Enjoy, fellas.
Oh, and here it is, guys. Your very own Reggie Miller
nice.
Signed ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Love it.
Okay, so the obvious question is, how long does that signature last? Because we'll be playing with that probably tomorrow.
Sweet
Well,
ball. I say a week.
Even tougher was DirecTV had him send it right to the studio. I was trying to get it sent to my house for weeks, and I wasn't able to pull it off. So Reggie may have to send another one.
You got to put that in some kind of case. That's awesome.
Are we going to put it in a case, Fritzy?
I think we got to put it in a case, and
that will never happen.
It's not going to happen. We're going to end up shooting it probably in the next half hour. We're going to start shooting hoops with it, but we should let it last at least a few days, or into next week at least, before we destroy it altogether.
Okay, maybe you don't touch that. The signature may break down like the Fergie bust after you touching it so much. Okay, coming up, we'll slap it, flip it, and wrap it up here on the box score. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Artie Lang, and I heard there's some big news in the world of DirecTV, but I got to be careful. I tend to go into an emotional coma if news is really, really bad. So I'm hoping it's good news. Shane, what is the news from DirecTV?
Brock's hosting the new box score.
Welcome back to the all-new box score. I'm Brock here at the box score bar. It looks like maybe Artie had one too many mind erasers. I wonder if he's all right.
I love that guy.
Yeah. Oh no.
There he is.
Artie's still in shock.
That's still video, yeah.
Well, here he comes.
That's so funny, dude.
So some blinking.
I hope he's all right. I really do. I hope he's all right. Fritzy, you had a little accident today. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, I was heading into the back room, and my shirt got tangled somehow on one of the doorknobs and made a significant tear over here. I don't know if you can see. It's totally not. I don't know if it's fixable. Dan tried to make me feel better, saying he thinks he could sew it, or it can be tailored in some way. Because I do like this shirt, but I just got hooked on the doorknob and ripped it. I started tucking my shirt in, which I never do, to hide it, but it was discovered by the guys in the I-team anyway.
Well, you have the body to tuck a shirt in. I don't. Paulie, how did you come to find out about this?
Fantastic journalism, I think, in 2 words. One of our younger cameramen, going to be a producer someday, ratted out Fritzy, which is what this entire organization is based upon.
And it's actually really unfortunate because this gentleman in question formerly had been a really nice guy, much like a lot of us. And we've all become tangled in the Paul Pabst web of just deceit and just mean-spiritedness. And he's really the latest casualty.
Yeah, I did see him go over to Paulie and whisper something, and I had my feelings, but then I said to myself, no, he's not like that. He's not going to cause a whole scene that I rip my shirt by accident. Right. But now I know better, and he's officially joined the group of nasty snark.
That being said, even if I was not tipped off about the shirt tear, when I saw Fritzy with his shirt tucked in, I was like, there's no way anyone would choose that look. Something's up. I would have quizzed everyone in the building. What's going on there? Back to you.
All right, Fritzy, who's on tomorrow?
Mike Krzyzewski will join us with his fresh jet black hair. And we will also be joined by NFL Network host Rich Eisen with the latest from NFL free agency.
Awesome. Sounds like a good lineup. Okay, thanks for watching The Box Score. Tune in weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, only on Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Cheers.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching The Box Score. Holy cow!